Alright guys, ZFR back here again today, and today we're going to be kind of talking about a bit of a more serious topic. I usually try to keep it light on this channel. I don't like to go into like some of the dark stuff, but you know, every now and then you kind of have to go to that serious stuff, but because there's just some things that shouldn't be ignored. And right now, the situation we're in with Mafia 2, I think it's just kind of ridiculous. And I just said Mafia 2, my bad. I meant to say Mafia 3. So in case you guys don't know, Mafia 3 was revealed at Gamescom, right? And I never really played any of the other Mafia games. I almost bought Mafia 2, but decided not to last gen. And pretty much I have seen gameplay and stuff of it, but not all that familiar with the series. But while we're on the topic, Mafia 3, it looks great. I definitely am kind of interested in it, but the problem with it right now is a lot of people are freaking out because the main character in the game is black, alright? And I'm gonna say it like that. Let's just talk about it for a second. So first of all, the guy looks barely black to me, to be honest. Like to me, like he looks, I mean, I think he's biracial. Actually, not fully black. Like he's definitely biracial. He for a second in the trailer, I thought he was like Hispanic or something for a second, but I think he's a little. I think he's biracial, a mixture of black and Spanish or white or whatever. But he's biracial. That's the point. That's the point. Anyway, so a lot of people are freaking out just because he's black, and some people, most people are only freaking out, or apparently are only freaking out because they think that the game is going to focus around the Italian mafia, and people are saying he shouldn't be black if he's in the Italian mafia. That makes no sense whatsoever at this time period, because in this time period I believe it's still around the time where civil rights problems were still going on and everything. So people are saying at this time period the Italian mafia probably would not have a black guy with them. So yeah, and that does make sense. I'll agree with that. For the authenticity of the game, that does make a lot of sense. But at the same time, first of all, people don't realize this guy is not in the Italian mafia. You're not in this game. You're not going to be in the Italian mafia. I don't get how so many people miss that. Like, he's going up against the Italian mafia. If everybody goes back and pay real close attention to what happens in the reveal trailer, he grew up an orphan, and he was taken in by a different mafia. I don't know which one it was exactly. There were a bunch of different mafias and everything, of course, at that time, but I can't remember which one he was a part of or what the name of it was. But he pretty much he grew up an orphan. He went in the military, went to Vietnam for like 3 or 4 years, I think, and when he came back, he didn't really have anywhere to go or any family or anything. So he joined a mafia, not the Italian mafia. And you know, they kind of took him in. They were like family to him. And from what I understand, the Italian mafia killed all of them. They killed his new family since he grew up as an orphan. All right. And pretty much now he's going up against the Italian mafia for this reason. I don't see how so many people missed that in the reveal trailer. How people are just like missing that, like, and it's like a bunch. But yeah, And you know, if that's the reason you were complaining, or somebody else was complaining about it being black character, I understand that. That's completely understandable, because you're just thinking about the realism of the game at that point. You're not being racist about or anything. But when you get somebody out here automatically saying right off the rip, I'm not buying this game because there's a black character, because the black character is the main character, well, then at that point, in my opinion, you're being racist. I don't care what your reason is. If you automatically go to that, that's racism. And there's not a lot. It's not like a huge amount of people saying that, but like there are a few here and there, and it's just ridiculous. It's stupid, to be honest. Like, I honestly, I mean, don't get me wrong. Racism. I'm gonna be straight up here. I'm not sugarcoating this at all for anybody. Racism is still a serious thing that's still in the world. Obviously, there's no doubt about it. And I'm not. And when I say racism, that doesn't automatically mean black and white. Well, I'm talking about racism like, I see some racism towards white people these days. There's racism towards black people, Mexicans, Indians, stereotypes, all of that kind of stuff going on. Like, and it's just, I I don't see the need for it, man. And on top of all of this, it's just a video game, okay? At the end of the day, does it really matter that much? Like, come on, guys, come on. But I know nobody that's watching this video, or hopefully nobody watching this video. I know it's probably not you, but it's just, there are people out there doing it, and I think it's stupid. I like I said, guys. Sorry if I put everybody in kind of a bummy mood here. I'm just being real with y'all here. Y'all already know, like, I don't sugarcoat things at all. Like, if it needs to be said, I'll say it. I'll take all the hate and everything people want to give, but like, the truth is the truth. All right. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about that for a while, and I'm going to be buying Mafia 3. I think the game looks like it has a lot of potential, and hopefully it turns out to be a good game, because if not, I'm not about to get it if it's not a good game. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, leave likes and thumbs up, and make sure you subscribe for more content on the channel. Thanks for watching, everybody. ZFR.